coffee, cereal, that one friend's protein shake he brings up unprompted, the cheese pull on your pizza, milk that peaked, butter on toast, milk that went to the gym, ice cream at midnight, milk that became your emotional support system, chocolate, also milk. It's been hiding in plain sight this entire time. We just never checked its ID. You are, without exaggeration, a walking milk economy. It has stock in your daily life, and you never signed a single form. And in all these years, you've never once asked the one question that actually matters. Who was the first human being to look at a cow and think, "Yeah, I'm going to drink whatever's coming out of that"? Because that's not a discovery. That's the opening scene of a documentary where everyone in the neighborhood says, "He seemed like such a normal guy. Let's go meet him." Somewhere in the Middle East. About 9,000 years ago. No internet, no advice column, no one to text. "Hey, is this weird?" Some guy, no name, no records, evidently not big on thinking things through, has had a genuinely bad week. The hunt failed. Twice. He's the guy nobody wants on their team right now. There's a goat tied up nearby. Recently domesticated. Still not thrilled about that arrangement, understandably. He's sitting there, stomach growling like it's filing a complaint, staring at this goat like it personally ruined his week. And that's when he sees it. A baby goat, feeding directly off its mother, in broad daylight, completely unbothered. Living its best life, no shame, no witnesses required. He doesn't blink. Meanwhile, the rest of camp is going about its business. Someone's grinding grain, someone's arguing about fire again, completely unaware that 2 feet away, history is about to make a very questionable decision. He looks at the baby goat. He looks at the mother goat. He looks down at his own 2 hands. Empty. Not exactly covering themselves in glory this week. And then, in what might be the single least thought-out move in human history, he just gets up, walks over, goes for it, no hesitation. No. Wait, is this mine to have? No committee meeting, no ethics review, nothing. You can almost picture evolution somewhere going, "Hold on, that wasn't approved." Too late. He's already drinking it. And here's the actually funny part, he's completely fine. No dramatic collapse, no regret, no consequences. Just a guy who makes a wildly irresponsible choice and somehow walks away unbothered, which, if we're honest, some people are just built for. He strolls back into camp. Everyone stares. He shrugs. Doesn't explain. Doesn't need to. And that's it. That's the entire discovery of Derry. No research, no permission. One guy who simply did not consider that this might be a bad idea. Here's what actually makes this interesting. By all logic, he shouldn't have been fine. Almost every adult back then was lactose intolerant. Drinking milk past babyhood wasn't the normal human setting, it was basically a rare glitch. And by sheer luck, this one guy happened to have it. So it wasn't bravery, really. It was one man winning a genetic lottery he didn't even know he'd entered, and everyone else just decided to follow his lead anyway. So if milk still doesn't sit right with you today, you're not broken. You're just running the original factory settings. Everyone else got the update. So basically, this guy ran a completely unauthorized experiment on his own digestive system. No data, no plan B, and it just worked out for him. Kind of like subscribing to a channel with zero proof it's worth your time, pure blind faith, and somehow it usually pays off. Moving on. Word got around camp. Other people started trying it too. Milk became a whole thing. Problem was, no fridges back then. So eventually, somebody's milk sits out too long. Goes lumpy. Starts smelling like a bad decision. Normal reaction. Throw it away. Ancient human reaction. Taste it anyway, obviously. Why would you not? And that one deeply questionable choice is how yogurt and cheese entered the picture. Entire food categories that exist purely because someone refused to admit defeat over spoiled milk. Even transporting milk was chaos. People carried it in pouches made from animal stomachs. Because water bottles weren't invented yet, those pouches still had natural enzymes in the lining, so the milk would curdle mid-journey, completely by accident. Someone opens their pouch expecting milk, finds cheese instead. No explanation given. Just dairy, doing whatever it wanted. One guy drank raw milk on a whim, another guy ate spoiled milk out of pure stubbornness, and civilization looked at both of these disasters and said, "Yeah, actually, keep going." So next time you're stirring milk into your coffee at 7 a.m., barely conscious, running entirely on autopilot, know that you're recreating a 10,000-year-old impulsive decision made by a guy with no research, no testing, and apparently no fear, just an empty stomach and terrible judgment that somehow worked out. He didn't know he was starting an entire food group. He just wanted a sip. If this is going to be stuck in your head for the rest of the day now, subscribe.